What is up, future millionaires? Welcome back to my channel. It is your girl, Ellie Talks Money. And in today's video, we are talking all things marketing. And specifically, we are talking about the difference between branding and marketing and what you need to know for 2024. So grab your notebook, grab a pen, and let's get into these gems.
Ellie talks money to create the better days. Business, money, life, the Ellie way.
All right, y'all, so let's dive right in. Now, I really wanted to make this video because I get questions about content and marketing all the time. And I also get questions about branding. You know, what is branding? How do I brand myself? Should I change the colors on my site? Should I change my logo? And so I feel like this is really helpful for you all who are thinking about starting a business or who have already started, so that you get a really clear idea of what does it mean to market myself and what does it mean to brand myself, because they are a little bit different. And I think that there's some confusion sometimes about what the difference between marketing and branding is, as well as what needs to be in your marketing toolkit so that you actually are marketing well, you're actually getting results from your marketing, and that your marketing efforts are turning into money, right? That's what we want. We want it to turn into money, okay? The first thing I want to cover with you are some marketing must-haves, okay? Some marketing must-haves so that you really get an understanding of what you need to do in order to be properly marketing, and that marketing isn't just a one size fits all. You know, it's not like one thing and then I'm done marketing. You know, it's a combination of things, and that's what makes it actually exciting. Marketing is really how, right, you go ahead and get someone to go from just looking at your brand to liking your brand to then trusting your brand enough to buy from your brand, right? So marketing is how we get them through all of those steps. So marketing is that first piece of content that you post that is, you know, introducing yourself. Marketing is also whenever you're posting maybe a carousel or a different type of video that's giving a little more detail about what you sell or what you provide. Marketing is also behind the scenes, even if you're not particularly selling in that video, showing your audience, hey, this is what life looks like behind the scenes of my business, or here's just me working on a YouTube video. You see, that's building trust. And then marketing is also saying, hey, go click the link in my bio and buy whatever this product is. So all of those things are marketing, and you want to be confident in all of those phases. Now, one of the first things that you need to have in your marketing toolkit is social media. I know a lot of you in here are like, Ellie girl, leave me alone with this content. I don't want to post. I don't know what to post. I will create a video where we talk all about content strategy for this year. But social media is definitely a tool that you must have in your marketing toolkit, because think about it. Social media is the only place where you can access a free app and be able to connect with people all over the world and make money. Another item that you need to have in your toolkit is direct marketing, email marketing, text message marketing, business to business or collaborations, and paid marketing, which would be ads. So again, social media, direct marketing, like sending DMs, email marketing, text message marketing, B2B or collabs, and then lastly, paid marketing. Okay. The reason why I'm presenting all of these to you is so that you understand, hey, it doesn't mean you have to use all the tools in the toolkit, but you do need to figure out which of the tools is sharpest for your business. So in my case, I don't particularly use paid advertising. I don't currently run ads in my business. I really haven't run ads ever since I've started, except, you know, a short period where I spent a few $1,000s to test, and it didn't really go that well for me. So I said, well, maybe this is not one of my tools for my business right now. Another is text message marketing. I do have a text platform and I have used it, but I discovered that it isn't as sharp of a tool in my marketing tool bag as email marketing is for me. So it's on the side there, but it's not one that I use all the time. Now, social media is a big tool for me. As I mentioned, email marketing is a big tool for me. Direct marketing, which you can consider going directly to the consumer, either by sending messages or, DMs in this case, or expanding on multiple platforms the way that I'm doing. So that is what you want to consider, is looking at, all right, first let me see what my audience likes by creating social media content first. Then let me try, what does it feel like to directly market, which is talking to your customers, sending them a DM or replying back to their DMs, talking about your service, your offer. Let me definitely go ahead and set up an email list. That needs to be in all of y'all's toolkits, okay? Because email is still very powerful and it will not go away. And let me make sure that I'm utilizing these different tools. And then as my business grows and expands, I can dabble into text message. I can dabble into paid marketing. And one that I want to touch on for you all is business to business or collaborations. So a lot of the time we don't really think that, in your marketing efforts, working with other businesses makes sense. But here's what I want you to understand. Think about some of the most successful collabs we've seen, right? Yeezy with Adidas or Kanye with Adidas. Skims has collabed with other big name brands. We've seen collabs on makeup lines between, Fenty or another brand or influencer. So the way you want to look at this is, how can I find other creators, other small businesses, either on social media or in any other way in my niche, and for us to collab in a way where I'm able to promote my product and service to their audience and they're able to promote their product and service to my audience. Because one thing I want you guys to understand is there is enough out there for you to win together. You don't have to do everything you're on your own in order to be successful. Does that mean you have to collab all the time? No, but strategic collaborations are a great part of your marketing strategy, okay? Now, let me make sure that you guys also understand why this is so important when it comes to your branding. So the tools that we use in our marketing toolkit, social media, text message, email, what we say in those social media posts, what we say in those emails, what we bring forward in those texts and in those brand collabs, that is our brand. The relationship that we have with our audience, that is our brand. All right, I want you guys to understand it this way. Branding equals the why, marketing equals the how. And together, it brings you sales. So branding is all about, what your business stands for, the values of your business. Consider branding like running the marathon, right? You want to be thinking long-term with your brand. And I want you to also think about some examples of businesses that either you've seen online or maybe you supported, who you liked them, but then they made a bad brand decision. They maybe said something or posted something that was offensive, and it had an effect on their brand. Think about Starbucks, right? People have been boycotting Starbucks because as a brand, they don't stand for, or they're not in support of who Starbucks is supporting. So branding, we have to pay attention to, because again, it's the long-term game. Sometimes you can have a bad marketing campaign, like Starbucks, for example, could release a cup that, is not a pretty color, or they could have a commercial that was like, okay, like maybe not really that funny, and you can bounce back from bad marketing. But bad branding is a little bit more challenging. So when you think about your brand, you want to be thinking about, who am I as a business owner? What does my company represent? What do we want people to feel when they purchase our products? What do we want our products to do for people in the long run, right? Kind of ask yourself the question, if I could envision my ideal customer and the ideal review that they would give me, what would it be? That's branding. That's your brand. Now you make sure that your marketing gets you the sales, gets you the how, but is always in alignment with your brand. So if your brand is all about, ethical pet food, right? Ethical pet food, and treating pets well and giving them healthy options. And then your marketing campaign is dogs, eating candy, I don't know, or dogs, doing something, or an owner of a dog doing something that isn't necessarily upholding the safety or well-being of pets the way that your brand represents. See, those two are not in alignment. So we have our core of our brand to understand and give us direction on where we're going. And then we have our marketing to give us the tools of how we're gonna get there. You see what I'm saying? So that really becomes the key. So if you're someone who's been stuck thinking about, well, should I change my logo? Your logo can be considered a part of your brand, right? It is, okay? Your colors, etc., because it's all a part of what you want someone to feel. But I also don't want you to get caught up too much on those small things. That's just a small detail of what your brand truly represents. Your brand is, again, what do you represent? What do you want people to feel? What is your value? And then you can always change and update the colors and the look and the how in your marketing as it relates to getting more sales and getting people to really fall in love with your brand, which is the goal. So I want you guys to comment below what questions do you have on this. And I also want you to make sure you take the quiz, okay? My free quiz down below will help you get to your first million, and it's going to give you strategies custom from me that can help you get clear on what's needed right now in your business. And let's definitely do a part 2 to this. You guys know that I go live, so make sure you turn on your post notifications so you don't miss it, especially when I do my live Q&As. If you have a question on this, you can always drop it in there. And we will do a follow-up all about content, because I know some of y'all are still like, Ellie, help me with my content. So let's dive into that so you can see how you'll turn your content into cash and of course further be able to market and grow your brand. All right, comment your questions down below and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.